So I was thinking to share with you something that people question me about often, and I wanted to talk about this personal spiritual evolution. We are moving towards God every day, like it or not. Whether we are doing things that are hurtful to our spirit and fitting into a karmic scenario that suits God's will that is hurtful to us, or whether we are in a karmic scenario that God has allowed us to bless us with that is helpful to our spirit. We are evolving towards God. Everything we do is God's will. Now, like in a body, there's red and white blood cells. Which are you? Are you healing? Are you good, uplifting, inspired? Or are you attacking? It's balance. We all need struggle to evolve. Who is the deliverer of the struggle to your brother? Is it you or someone else? Who brings that person out of struggle? Is it you or someone else? So if you're a bank robber and you're a bully and you're hurtful, you're still moving towards God. You're learning. It's like when you walk between two spiked fences. You scrape your arms. You don't have the immediate karmic result from your action. But you learn to walk in order eventually. Eventually you walk between the spikes. And this is how our spirit is evolving through our body and our human experience. We are moving towards God. Make no mistake about it. The speed at which we get ourselves or our perceived selves out of the suffering, our small self comes out of the suffering as we move towards the ease that God allows us and the grace that God gives us and the freedom that we can have through these choices. So do what you perceive as good, and the karmic result will more likely be good, and therein lies your salvation. Ignoring that, it's up to you. You don't have to get up and do yoga. You don't have to eat a vegetarian diet. You don't have to be compassionate and loving. You don't have to do the things that nurture your spirit in a way that helps it feel free. One day it will be free anyway. It may take longer. You may suffer more. But you're still doing God's work. So when you rob your bank, when you beat your wife, when you're all doing God's work, it's all a big, perfect world. And you are part of a perfect world. The world is in perfect order. How do you fit in? What will make you suffer less? And what will make you happier? This is the goal. The goal is, it's selfish but bliss. Lasting and stable happiness. Enlightenment, where we see God is in all things. Everything. The corpse and the sunset. All right. Stand up. Another day, another practice. The asana, where we learn to accept the more difficult shit. And we smile. We smile and breathe in difficult poses. Begin with the mountain pose. Feet into the ground. Sukemasa. Steady, joyful pose. Shoulders back and down. Chest up. And we're going to do a different breathing exercise today. Begin. Hands together. Lock them. Inhale. All the way. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. All the way. Inhale. Exhale. Push it all the way out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, this time lock your fingers. Inhale. All the way back. Exhale. Lock your hands. Bend over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the floor. Lift up vertebrae by vertebrae. Feel a little different? Just getting started. Hands up in Uttanasana, right and left. All the way to the right. So up. Chest up, arms straight up to the left. Up. First back bend. Let your head just fall back, relax. Hands straight up. Straighten your arms and go all the way over. Pushing your hips forward. Come on up. Bend forward. Just hang down. The first back bend's a doozy. Hands behind your heels. Lift your chest, put it on your knee. And when you get ready, straighten your knee. Come on up. Okay. Set one. You should feel a little different now. Roll your shoulders back one more time. Uttanasana, over to the right. Going up. Same thing. Squeeze your ears with your arms. Straighten your arms straight. Come on up. This one's a little different. Lock your fingers like this. Go all the way back. Inhale. All the way back. Come forward. Interlace your hands behind your back. Hang forward like this for a little bit. Hands down. Hold your heels one more time. Head to the floor, straightening your knees. Come on up. Now we're going to chair pose, Uttanasana. Stomach is up and in. Hands in prayer. Wrap your left elbow to your right knee and push. Look up to the sky. Take deep breaths. If you want to, you can put this left hand on the floor and lift your right arm up. Back to chair pose. Come on up. Chair pose one more time. And to prayer. Same drill, other side. Hands down if you want. Bend over. Hands to the floor, head to the knee. Slowly come up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Turn forward. Roll your shoulders back. Now we're going to do something from the vinyasa practice. Lock your arms one more time. All the way back. Fold. Hands over it one more time. This time release your hands to the floor. Step your left foot back. Come onto your knee. Like this, open your chest. One more time. Lock your fingers. Come on down. Downward dog. Right leg forward. Forward. Bend over. Come on up. Other side. Open your chest all the way to the sky as you bend back. Fold forward. Hands to the floor. Right leg back this time. Onto your knee. Lift your arm one more time. Open your chest. Hands down. Drop your right foot forward. Fold over. Back to chair pose. Come on up. Step back. We're going to do head to knee now. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Well, let's do a traditional Uttanasana. Bend your knees, butt back, straighten your arms. Hold and breathe right here. Come on up. Onto your tippy toes. Come on down. Heels up high, tippy toes. 6-inch heels, ladies. Stomach is up and in. You can feel it. Come on up. Last one. We're going to squeeze our knees together as hard as we can. Squeeze them together on your toe to come down very slowly. Put your knees forward, straighten your back like you're against a wall. Squeeze your knees together so hard everything hurts. Stomach is feeling it. Everything is squeezing your knees together and you slowly come back up. All right. Roll your shoulders back together. One more time. I'm going to go into Uttanasana and then into eagle pose. Hands up. Right arm under. Squeeze it tight. Pull it down. Chest is up. Bend both your legs. Lift your right knee up. Double wrap it. Squeeze as tight as you can. Breathing as tight as you can, straightening your back. Come on up. Other side. Roll your chest first. forward, shoulders back. Hands up in Tadasana. Left arm under your right, double wrapping. Squeezing your arms together very tight so you can see your arms turn white. If you're white, if you're black, they turn white too. No circulation, squeezing everything. Bend your knees deep. Left knee up, double wrap. Left knee up, double wrap. Squeeze everything together. You can feel it in your core. Squeezing so hard, your shoulders hurt a little bit. The legs are squeezing, you can feel it in your gut. Straightening your back. Come on up. Tadasana. This is mountain pose. We do head to knee. Two separate versions of it. One, we're going to bend our knee up to our chest and bend over. Hold on to our feet if we can. And straighten our right leg. Straighten your knee. Left knee and your right knee if possible. Left knee is definitely must straighten that or go back a step. Here we are, hanging out for a few breaths. Kicking your heel as hard as you can. Pulling back, flexing your right foot. Come on down. Hold your shoulder. Mountain pose. Yogis can sweat really hard just by deep breath in a serious mountain pose. Everything is engaged here. By standing still, there's static, there's movement, friction. There's a real compression going on. There's a real engagement of the entire body in mountain pose. Second side. Straighten that left leg, if you can. Hang out here with me. Down. Okay. Hands up into Tadasana. Widen all the way down. Head to knee. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae up. Second head to knee. This one is being done with middle two fingers. I'm going to grab onto your right toe. Inside of your right toe. I'm going to straighten your right foot. Hang out here. Over to the side here. To the front. Come on down. Take a deep breath in all the way. Other side, bend that left knee. Hold on to it with your left pinky. Your left two big fingers and stretch straight. Your core is really working here. the left here. Straight. Okay. I'm going to go into dancing Shiva here. Lift your left leg, right leg up and put it in your right hand. Straighten your left hand, kicking and stretching forward. Kicking and stretching as hard as you can simultaneously. Come on up. Hand in prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Other side, left hand open. Put your left foot in your left hand. Straighten that right arm. Kick and stretch simultaneously. Come on back. Okay. Tadasana to Warrior 3. Step that right foot forward. Lean forward, lifting your left leg to an L shape. T shape, rather. Kicking and stretching simultaneously. Straight energy from your toe all the way to your finger. Straighten your arms again. Same drill, other side. Step your left foot forward, lean forward. T shape. Going up. Okay. Widen your legs as much as you can, not too much, pretty wide, equal to your wrists. Feet. Lean your chest forward all the way. Head is towards the floor. If you want to hold on to your heels, you should, if you can. And pull as hard as you can, straightening your spine all the way to the floor if you can, with just the idea of your head is going to touch the floor, even if it doesn't. If you wanted to, you widen your legs, it'll be easier. If it's too easy, close your legs. Stomach is up and in. You're pulling as hard as you can on your arms. Up. Walk your right hand over to your left foot and lift your left arm up to the sky. You want to reach around, grab the inside of you. thigh and still push up. A couple of breaths. Come on down. Walk your left hand over to your right foot. Lift your arm. You want to lift that right hand all the way around and wrap it into you. Grab your inner thigh. Come on up. Put your elbows together as you squeeze your waist and come on up. Turn your left foot out. Bend your knee deep. Come into warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Straight leg triangle. Hands up in the sky. Left hand to inside, outside, or on the ankle. And you twist to the sky. You can also put your hand on your leg, just like this, and this is fine. Don't put it on your knee. You don't want to put pressure on your knee while the knee is straight like that. Come on up. Other side. Deep bend, right knee. All the way. Warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten that right knee. Lean forward. All the way. Triangle, straight leg triangle. Come on up. Now we're going to go back to warrior two, the other side. Now we're going to put left elbow on left knee. straighten that right arm so it's fingertip all the way back to your right toe. Straight arm. Those of us who want to can put our hand on the floor, same pose, opening our chest to the sky. Come on up. Warrior 2, one more time. Elbow to our knee. Straighten that arm. Straight leg of energy, straight line of energy from the fingertips, left fingertips all the way to the left foot. And again, those who want to place their hand on the floor, still you're opening your chest to the sky. Hand is helping to open the chest to the sky. Elbow would be doing the same. Elbow is opening the chest to the sky, looking under your right elbow, your left elbow. Come on up. Hang down one more time, but first, interlace your fingers. Hang down. Head toward the floor again. Elbows together, squeeze, come on up. Head to knee, this is a compression pose. Arms straight up. Reach all the way forward. Head to the knee. Come on up. On the side. Straighten up. Come all the way forward. Folding our head to our knee. Rounding our back. If you have to lift our knee up, bend our knee, that's okay. It's not about straightening the leg, it's about rounding the hip so the head can touch the knee. Compression pose. Come on up. Okay. One chaturanga, one Surya Namaskar A. Hands up. I'm going to go from Tadasana into a chaturanga, to an upward dog, to a downward dog with a step forward. We're going to do a back bend, and we're going to lay on our back and begin our process. Oh no, in fact, we're going to do a couple of twists first. Again. Inhale up. Swan dive. Look up. Step back. Halfway down. Push up. Upward dog. Downward dog. Lifting our stomach up and in. Straightening our arms. Our feet. Hips up and in. Step forward. Hang down. Step on our hands. Pulling. Widening your elbows to the side as you pull down. Hands on your hip. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, come on up. Opening your chest to the sky. Deep breath in. Let it out. Tree pose. Last standing pose. Putting that foot deep into the left thigh. Making you feel taller. Opening your chest to the sky. Put on a big grin. But you're getting taller because this foot, this heel is digging into this left thigh and somehow it makes you feel taller. All of this is working up and there's a string pulling you up to God. Go into a prayer pose now. Lift the prayer. Final expression. Other side. Left leg up, deep into your thigh. Standing in the perfect mountain pose. Taller, taller. Blunders up and in. Deep breath. Let's go into that prayer pose. Let's lift the prayer. Getting even taller. Forward, come on down. Okay, we're going to our first shavasana. We'll lay, just rest, so you can see me here. Then we're going to do something that we refer to as wind removing pose. Pull your right knee up into your chest, but over to the side, avoiding the rib cage and pulling it down as hard as you can. Straightening your left leg. Pulling this knee towards the outside of your rib cage and towards the outside even of your shoulder. You're pulling it. Straightening that left leg. Come on down. To the other side, same drill. Hard as you can. Flexing the right foot and straightening it. Flexing the left foot as well. Pulling it to the outside of the rib cage where your arms hurt. You're pulling it so hard. You see the whites of your fingers because they're squeezing. Circulation is stopping everywhere. This is wind removing pose. Okay, now both knees up. Wrap your arms around, grab your elbows if possible. Straightening your back to the floor. Most important thing is try to keep lengthening your back, your spine to the floor, and squeezing as hard as you can. And this time it's not avoiding the rib cage, it's right into the middle of the stomach, stimulating the digestive system. Straightening your spine to the floor. Keep pulling hard as you can. Let it go. Begin with some back bends today. Usually, a lot of the teachers like to have the back bends earlier because they wake you up. You want to end the pose. You want to end the practice calm. This is my morning practice. For you, it's nighttime, so it's good to do the back bend now. So we come up on our knees. We lean back and push our hips forward. There we go. Leaning our hips forward as much as we can. Shoulders back, chest is up. And for those who feel up to it, reach back. Hold on to your heels. Push forward as much as you can. Come on up. Onto our knees. We actually do a lot of back bend in the beginning of this class. Let's do a second one anyway. See if we can blow our brains out. Back bends are meant to, well, many things they do. One of the things they do is stimulate your nervous system in a good way, but they wake you up, make you alert. So a back bend, some people think a good back bend, if you hold it, it's like a cup of coffee. Lasts for a significant amount of time. So we're going to do another back bend. Same thing. I'll do it from the side so you can see what we're doing here. Hands on the hip, pushing hip forward. That's it. There it is. That's the back bend. For those who feel up to it, pushing hip forward as you've been doing. Maybe lean back and hold your heels. Deep breath. Come on up. Pretty good. A little bit high now, right? So we're going to go into our first twisting pose. Let's just do a simple one. Sit like that and turn. Lengthening your back and then turning it slightly. Inhale, lengthen, turn. Exhale, turn. Inhale, turn. To the other side. Inhale, turn. Inhale, lift, exhale, turn. Inhale, turn. Okay. Now we're going to bend this right knee into our chest. Lift it up. Hold it out straight if you can. And if you can, hold it with your left foot, left hand. Turn. So you can see what I'm doing here. Turn completely over. You look over your right shoulder. Keep your body straight as you can. This is another twisting pose for your spine. Loosening up that spine. You know they say if it's forward, backward, sideways, and you lengthen your spine these ways, you stay young. Youth is in the spine, so keep the spine flexible. Okay? Lift your leg up to your knee, your nose. Slowly let it come down. The other side, bend your knee, straighten your leg. Right hand on the outside, twist. Around, and up, come on down. Okay, one more twisting pose. This one, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Sit up straight, both butt cheeks on the floor if possible. If not, straighten the left leg. Don't do the full expression. If both your butt cheeks aren't on the floor, lift your left arm up, twist around, Again, taller and turn. Inhale, taller. Exhale, turn. Now this is a subtle movement. I'm just saying it in an exaggerated way. But this is what we're thinking as we breathe deep, we get taller as we're twisting. When we breathe out, twisting a little more. Most of the pose will look static or still, but it will be static because you will have this vibration up and around. On the side, Matsyendrasana, second side. Straight up, both butt cheeks on the floor. Lifting your right arm up, turn and hold on to your left knee if possible, your right knee. Turn and twist up and around as each inhale and exhale opens you up a little more, really stimulating your digestive system as it's opening your spine. Feel like you're getting younger with each exhale. Letting go of more and more of the anxiety that separates you from God. Okay. I'm going to do a couple hip openers and a forward bend. I'm going to do an inversion. Straighten your legs, widen them. Then lean forward, with your hands forward. You can, or if not, hold your toes, or your ankles, or your thumb, or your knee. But look up and lean forward. There we go, that's the pose. Want to hold your toes, and lift, pull a little more. If you want, come on down. Straightening your spine. Come on up. Now, Jani Shashasana, put that right foot back against your left hip one more time. Straighten your spine. Lean forward and drape over and around that left knee. Pulling your head towards your toe. This is not a compression pose. This is lengthening your spine one more time. Opening that hip, the right hip to the side. Come on up. Other side. This time left foot is into the right thigh. Looking up. Straightening, lengthening all the way. And then head goes to your toe. Pulling your toe back, head forward. Chest can be on your thigh. You put your chest on your knee if you like. And that's going to take a little work. You're pulling your head to your toe, straightening, pushing your knee down flat. Come on up. Now to Baddha Konasana, hips open, much as you can. Take your hands and open your hips some more by opening your toes like a book, keeping your heels together but opening them. Then lean forward as much as you can. Asana, you can lean forward and all the way, but you can also just do Baddha Konasana just like this. You're opening your hip. Elbows are helping to open it. Now Tadasana. Come on up. Straighten your legs. Straighten your spine. Lean forward all the way. Hold on to your heels this time. Flatten your chest, your head, everything on your legs and your thigh and your shin. Adjust the aspiration. You don't have to do that shit, but just, be at ease. Come on up. Roll your shoulders back. Come on to our knees. Well, first we'll do a little bit of, I think every day we should always include in our practice. I do it anyway, but I want to make sure you do it. Today, let's just find another way to do an inversion. This bolster is helpful. Put up on the bolster and lean back. Feet up in the air. Put your feet against the wall as well. Let me just back so you can see what I'm doing. Put your feet against the wall. And just lean back. Feet in the air. And let the blood circulate the other way. This is tremendous for the body to have the blood coming this way. The heart is working twice as hard. It's cleaning out all the nadis, the little energy centers. It's also promoting a different circulation and hard work on the heart. Like I said, it doubles the pressure on the heart. Heart loves it. Strengthens the heart. It also cleans the thyroid. It's good for the liver, good for the kidney. Let the blood go this way. You can also do a headstand, a handstand, a forearm stand. Any of those poses are okay. This is known as if you do a shoulder stand, it's the queen of all asanas. This is pretty much the same as a shoulder stand. Put your feet up the wall, just rest. 2 minutes. God is working on you, turning you upside down. God is working on you, giving you new poses to practice. New poses every day. Can we smile in these difficult poses? Instead of defining them as easy or hard, as ease or struggle, just God. It's just God. Each person, not good or bad, just God.